What is going on YouTube? This is the Dividend Stock King. My name is Ty. It's been a while since I made a video, but I'm back. I'm doing more videos. Today we'll talk about dividend cuts. Nobody likes them, but it happens. So dividend cut. So basically, what a dividend cut is if companies go through financial troubles, if say like the coronavirus pandemic happened and it hurt a lot of hotels because people had to stay at home. Well, the hotel market that's paying dividends, they probably would have either suspended, which they'll stopped it for a while. You might see the words halt or suspend. Suspend means temporarily they'll stop it. They might um, they might cut the dividend. So a stock of paying 10 cents, they might cut it down to 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents. It depends on what the people on the board decide. And they might switch to a quarterly dividend. So you got a monthly dividend that pays monthly, they might go to quarterly. They'll take, so let's say they pay 10 cents every month, they might switch to the quarterly dividend. So which they might keep the same 10 cents, but now you gotta wait 3 months to get it. So it happens to a lot of companies. Is it a bad thing that happens? Yes and no. It depends on the company and what they do. Of course, if you're in a hotel industry right now, you probably took a big hit. Um, Real estate took a big hit too because people lost their jobs and they couldn't afford their mortgage payments and rents. So that hurt the mortgage companies. That hurt the mortgage sector. So is it a company's fault? Not necessarily. They should have had some backup reserves. They should have had a plan B in case some of this happens, and they didn't have it. So with the dividend cuts, I know right now, going through my stock list, EPR, which they own a lot of what's here? They own a lot of charter schools, theaters, there's some theme parks, um, ski resorts, gyms. So all those things was closed down. So they was paying a dividend. Now they monthly, and then switch to a quarterly dividend. They're a big company, so I trust that in the future they'll come back around. I think once everything opens back up, people will go out more. AR suspended the dividend for 2 months, and now they're back paying a dividend. So in the past, they were paying 17 cents a month per dividend. They paid March, I believe, April, and May. They didn't pay a dividend. They stay halted. Excuse me. And now they're going back to dividends now. I can't. I won't show it on here, but they're paying a 9 cent dividend now. They're paying 9 cents dividend now per month. So they're back to the monthly, but they cut their dividend almost 60%, almost half. So that was one. They cut their dividend. CPTA, they went to a quarterly dividend. Colonial REIT was paying a 10 cent monthly dividend. I bought 50 shares at maybe $5, and they suspended the dividend. ECC, the state, cut their dividend. Most of my ETF REITs, DIV, CRET, they cut their dividend. I mean, from 12 cents to like 4 or 5 cents. You get a dividend, but they cut it. Whitestone REIT cut their dividend. Apple Hospitality, the hotel REIT, they suspended the dividend. They ain't paying the dividend. O still pays their dividend. Okay, a whole lot of ETFs suspended or cut their dividend. So this happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do. You can hope and pray they don't do it, but the only thing you can do is ride it out. Once things get back together, they'll usually resume back paying their original dividend, or at least going back to paying you something. But all you can do is ride it out. So you buy companies that, like Main Street Capital, for example, pay monthly and they never cut their dividend. I think on the website they state they never cut their dividend, they never reduce their dividend. They always raise their dividend. So companies like that, I trust putting money in because they have a good track record. So maybe in the future you invest in companies will have a good track record of paying dividends. Coca-Cola is one great example. They've always raised their dividend and they never really cut it or suspend it. So this just happens. There's nothing you can do about it. It happens. What I suggest you do is like you diversify. That's why you gotta diversify. You gotta diversify your portfolio the best way you can because, like I said, you put all your money in 3 or 4 stocks, and you put all your money in EPR, for example, EPR, ARR, CPAT, CPTA, or also AGNC cut their dividend. It's paying 17 cents, now they're paying 12 cents. If you just do 4 or 5, 6 stocks and put all your money on those 4 or 5, 6 stocks in the same sector, you gonna take a hit. You'll take a big hit. So you make sure you diversify not only stocks, but you diversify sectors as well. So during this pandemic, during the coronavirus pandemic, what sector has thrived? Home Depot, Lowe's, grocery stores, internet, TV, because they have Netflix, stuff like that. Those are the main ones that really didn't take a huge hit because everyone's staying at home. Gas took a hit. Everyone's staying at home. Everyone's in quarantine. A lot of people lost their jobs, so they're on the internet looking up stuff. They're working. They're on the TV, on the laptops, on the Xbox. They're not. They can't afford to pay their mortgage or rent. They're not buying clothes. They're not buying food. All the restaurants was pretty much now it's starting to open back up. By the time you see this video, it's probably all opened up. But during that time, because of dividend, all the restaurants closed, all the hotels closed, plane travel is closed. So you have to diversify your portfolio and never panic. Okay, dividend investing should be just one way so you can make money. This should be the only way. People want to retire or dividends. You can do that. I want to do that too. But you got to have a lot of dividends coming in. You got to have at least, in my opinion, at least $2,000 dividends. Just in case if half your dividends stocks cut in half, you can at least make $1,500 a month or at least $1,000. You don't want to have dividends your only source of income. You want multiple streams of income. This is one way to have income coming in because a lot of my stocks took a hit. Did I buy it wrong? I don't know. You look at it after the fact, but before stuff happened, I thought they were good picks. You really can't. You don't know. And so if you're interested in buying stocks, I use Robinhood, of course. My link's below the video. Make sure you do your own homework before you buy a stock. And I invest in dividends. I want another stream of income that's super passive. This is super passive to me. I don't have to buy no more stocks. And I could just make my extra money outside of here, and I'll get dividends every month and every quarter. So I look at dividend investing as just another income stream that I could buy. I could buy income stream. I could buy financial freedom. I could buy another way to make money other than my job. Instead of me working a side hustle or a side job, which I have, I did dividend investing to have money coming in while I'm sleeping. My money that I put in is making me money. Okay, so dividend investing has its pros and cons. They cut that dividend, they can suspend it, whatever. The pros, though, for me, you get paid dividends. You stick with Coca-Cola, Main Street Capital, these companies, and do your homework first, they normally don't cut their dividend. They usually raise their dividend. So you invest in blue chip companies, I think you're in good shape. ETFs, funds, mutual funds, I think you're in great shape. But again, you make sure you do your homework, you do your own research before you buy a stock. I'm not saying dividend cuts happen over time. I believe ARR is a prime example because it was paying 17 cents a month, and until March they suspended it, April and May, and they had dividend coming in June. and now it's 9 cents versus 17 cents. Still, they may have 50% less, but they did resume paying a dividend. So if you bought it cheap, you're in good shape. If you bought it expensive when it's a high, you pissed because you lost money and then you get less in dividends. So I understand both spectrums. You make sure you buy stocks when this event happened. The best time to invest in the stock market was that time because stock was $100, $85 was now $30. Main Street Capital will be a great example of that. I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me get off. If it load up, Main Street, and then you don't know what the stock price. Look at the graph. We'll do 1 year if it'll load up. But no, I don't remember last year, October. Here we go. So, last year this thing was $43, $45, $45 in February, and then when everything crashed, this thing went to $17. Okay, you still can pay the same dividend if you paid $15 versus $45. You make the same dividend. So just imagine you could pick 3 of these for the price of one. So when this pandemic happened, the people who won were the people who didn't sell their stocks, who put more money into stocks. Because I bought Main Street Capital for $16. I bought it for $21. I bought it for $18, $17. Remember, look all last year. All of last year, $40, 44, 41, 44, 45. Look, $17. So you ride the wave out, you ride it out, and it's still down $25 right now. It's still down. The record, the 52-week low. I don't think it'll show it on. I don't like the web base. Let me see. Show more. So the 52-week low was $14. I caught it for $16. The high is $45. And right now it's still at a good price. I think Main Street Capital right now is still at a good price. It's still $12, $11 cheaper. I think it still is a good buy. In my opinion, because still at the high, and it's the lowest it's gone today with $33. $33.89 is the max, the lowest. I still think it's a good buy, honestly, but you gotta pick and choose which one to invest in. So that's the end of my video. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you like the videos, share the video. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave them below the video, and I will see you next time.